Good afternoon. How's everyone doing today?
Good.
How was your weekend?
Good.
Had a good weekend? Raise your hand and tell me. Go ahead, close your laptops for me. One thing you did over the weekend. Laptops and headphones off. We are here in class. We're not here just for candy. We're here to learn about personal development and self-discovery and all those wonderful things about life. What's one thing you learned over the weekend? My good sir, yes. Or what you did over the weekend. Yeah.
One thing I did over the weekend, I went to a football camp for my football season.
Where was it at?
It was at Mustang Park.
Okay, awesome. I love it. What do you play?
I played running back.
Running back? Nice. I like it. Anyone else? What else?
And then I played linebacker. You're trying to fight me, sir. What?
Let's not fight. Peaceful. Yes, ma'am.
Fighter. I went to
Which mall did you go to?
Yeah, she went with.
Oh, that's awesome.
I took care of my cousin.
You took care of your cousins? How old are they?
7.
Aww. Are they annoying? Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Oh, try. It's a camera. Try not to be. Yes.
The thing that did over the weekend was being a big back and eat everything in the house.
Being a big bag, eating everything in the house. Okay.
And she had pictures of me eating Wingstop too.
Pictures of you eating Wingstop as well. Okay.
Yep.
What flavor?
Hey, that's not nice.
Oh yeah, I did.
Let's be respectful. What flavor?
I
love lemon pepper.
I'm pretty sure. No, it was original hot.
With the lemon pepper steppers? You were having the lemon pepper steppers?
Yeah, but it was original hot. I saw them.
All right. Real quick.
Oh, Mr. Oh, hey, I can have some.
Oh, I had everything from Is it the picture that he said that's original hot? Okay.
All right, folks. Let's go ahead and get going. We're already 6 minutes in. Folks, how are we going? How are things going with our health goals? How are things going with our health goals? Talk to me. Good? What you doing to achieve that goal?
I kept eating tomatoes.
Kept eating tomatoes? I love it. So just taking the active step. Good.
No, and we went to the salad place.
So you got I love it. Yes.
Okay. Things. I've been going to cheer and I've been stretching because I need to get my spit done.
Mm-hmm.
I've been eating a lot of healthy stuff. Sorry, I don't know what my head is.
No, you're fine. A lot of healthy stuff, stretching. I love it.
Yeah.
Active stretching. I love it. Yes, sir.
I was walking around my neighborhood.
Walking in the neighborhood?
Yeah, like walking and jogging.
Very good.
And sprinting.
Good. I love it. Great steps. Yes.
I was doing cardio and conditioning at my football camp, and then I was eating vegetables.
Very good. Now, I don't want to undo the hard work that you did with that, but who has their homework?
I
Hold on. Go get it. You're supposed to bring it, but you can go get it.
I beat them in mine.
Huh? You're supposed to bring it. Why don't you have it?
I forgot. I got it right.
All right, go get it.
No, I beat them.
You have it? Come on up. If you have it, come on up real quick.
I beat them in mine. I did it last week. I did. Because the people who didn't finish, they have to take it home.
No, hold on, man. Come here.
She was first. Oh, she was? Go ahead. Ladies for seconds. Literally extreme. I think my dog ate it. Oh, man, I'm saying, ladies. This is how much I can watch.
Okay, Jamarian.
Nothing else.
It's okay. It's okay.
Very good.
I love to see those. I mean, bro, Oscar.
I love your answers.
Thank you.
Good job.
You want it?
We finished ours and we gave it to you that day. I love candy.
No, real quick. No eating the candy. No eating the candy in here.
Yeah.
Let's wait till we're done.
Wait. Well, hang on.
Supposed to finish it.
I forgot to finish it,
All right, go ahead. Get a piece. Very good. Get a piece. See. Okay, good. You could have given me a little bit more. You know you could have, right? Good work. Good work. All righty. Very good. All right, so I have good news and bad news. Do you want the bad news first?
Bad news.
Bad news is, you may already know this. This is going to be our last.
Yeah.
We're gonna get hugs, right?
Oh, that's it? No more candy?
I said
No. You've already shown me why you're here. So thank you.
I said
Very good. All right, guys. Bring it in.
What's the good news?
The good news is, well, wait, because I think Jamarian's got some good news. The good news is we got a chance to know each other. We got a chance to talk about health. We got a chance to talk about vocation. We got a chance to start to ask ourselves questions that are going to help us later on in a couple of years when you're in high school. Okay? And so it's been an honor to be able to work with y'all. This first group that we've been able to do this with. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Yes, I did.
All right. So, what is one thing you've learned that you're going to take with you for the rest of your life? One thing you've learned here in this time that we've been together that you're going to take with you for the rest of your life? Yes, sir.
Integrity.
What is integrity?
So,
You thinking about it? Yes, sir.
Kindness.
Okay. What about kindness?
Like for an example, like how is your day going? Like you're showing respect to the person.
I love it, right? The way you treat people. Great. Yes, ma'am. To be respectful. What does it mean to be respectful? There's certain things that every person deserves, right? Good. Yes, sir.
so like if you get like an answer wrong, you can keep trying and keep motivating yourself to try to figure out the right.
Some of y'all do. Some of us aren't nice when someone gets something wrong. I've noticed. I remember when I was teaching. I've seen sometimes. I really haven't seen it here. I'm glad to say, but I know sometimes they're kind of shy to even want to answer a question. And for you to raise your hand and come up with the courage to come up with an answer, and then someone's like, it may not be the right answer, or they weren't, they couldn't see it, and someone will say like, bruh, or they'll be like, why would you say that? I was that kid. I was that student that always said the thing that like people would be like, why would you say it? But are we not allowed to make mistakes?
Mistakes are proof that you're trying.
I love that. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. So one of the things that we always like to say is be a friend to make friends. All the things that you want in a good friend, make sure you're that person, right? Yes, ma'am. Candy lady. No, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Staying healthy.
Staying healthy. What about it?
Staying healthy, like
Take care of your body.
Like, huh?
You go do what?
Like what?
Silent. Cardio.
Did you tend to your health? Last time? Did you do your health? Oh, okay. Like eating salads?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Very good. Yes, sir.
Me?
Yeah.
Different discipline.
What is discipline?
Discipline is like not like how you get in trouble and you start writing paragraphs. Like it's discipline. Like you're training yourself to be better.
Wait, can I add on to this?
Very good. Yes, yes, go ahead. No. She said you wanted to add on?
Oh yeah, like putting limits to yourself.
Putting limits to yourself?
No, never mind.
No. That's good. So discipline is almost like boundaries, right? So you're constantly applying something, right? So just think about it. Those of you who like sports or like to draw, if you're constantly practicing and people are like, hey man, we're gonna go do this, or we're gonna go, hang out and do this. You're like, nope, I'm focused, I'm disciplined on what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna keep doing it and getting better. Right? So that's good. Yes.
You're trying every day to get better on what you're doing.
You're trying every day to get better. Very good. Very good description of this. Hold on. Hands up. That's very good. All right. So today we're going to talk a little bit about vocation. Vocation. We talked about vocation before. What is vocation? You can all say it if you remember.
Go.
You're on fire. Your vocation is your calling. It's the thing that pulls at you, right? Vocation is the thing that catches your attention the most and that you like to do. That is your vocation. Okay? I have it in Spanish. Who's going to read it?
Me.
You can read? You can read Spanish?
No, I can
Okay. Okay. I want to get someone who can read it so we can all understand it. Anyone want to read it? Or y'all want me to read it like last time?
Yeah, you should read it.
I cannot. Okay, here we go. Everyone ready? Lo que más te llama la atención y te gusta hacer. Is that good?
Yeah.
Is that good? I pass? Okay, good. That's vocation. Vocation is the thing that catches your attention the most.
And what you like to do?
Sorry, I thought I heard something. The thing that catches your attention the most and that you like to do. What is this? I have 2-year, 4-year, 2 años, 4 años, and then a bunch of pictures. I want you to raise your hand and tell me. Look at the pictures. Look at the pictures. Look at the pictures. Yes, ma'am.
Something to do with college.
Very good. We're going to talk a little bit about the differences between 2-year colleges and universities and 4-year colleges and universities. Now, looking at those pictures, what are some of the things that you notice?
Money.
Very good. You notice money, right? Right? Yes. What do you think that symbolizes? That they're graduating, right? Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Like in the 2-year section, something that really big, like you put a year section, so you can like actually do something.
Say that again.
I feel like in the 2-year section, it doesn't look like something big, like someone actually just stay in college. But in the 4-year section, it looks like someone just got a job and stayed in college.
So wonderful. I love that. Great observation. So we're going to go over something. I made a little thing for y'all. If we have time, we'll take a look at it. I went out and I looked for every single degree, whether that's associate's degree, bachelor's degree, master's degree, doctorate degree. I looked up every certification, every licensure, everything that you can do after high school, from being a barber to being a phlebotomist. Raise your hand if you've ever gone to the doctor and they took your blood. That's a person called a phlebotomist, or sometimes they go into a vein and they pull out your blood for testing. Usually that's called a phlebotomist, or sometimes like a medical assistant, all the way to a doctorate, a teacher. If you want to be a landscape architect, I pulled up every single one of those certifications. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit here. Usually in 2-year institutions, yeah, ready? Usually in two-year institutions, it's a little bit less, it's not as expensive, right? So remember when we did that, we're gonna do that survey again at the end, when I asked the question, do you think you can pay for college? A lot of us were like, man, college seems expensive. Well, we're actually gonna take a look at some schools, a lot of schools in your area that we may not even be aware of that you can actually pay for while you're working to go to school. Or you can get Pell Grants or financial aid, scholarships or grants, okay? So it's not as expensive in 2 years. You still have a pretty decent, what does these little lines look like? What do they look like they're doing? They look like fireworks, but so those are supposed to be like connections, like IT, like IT connections. So there, you still make a lot of connections. There's still a lot of connections in a 2-year college or university. You're going to leave with something, whether that be a degree, a certificate, some sort of licensure. You're going to leave with that, and a lot of times you'll get a chance to graduate. Right? Four-year institutions, they have a lot more money. That's called an endowment. So an endowment comes from institutions like big businesses. It comes from alumni. Does anyone know what an alumni is? Raise your hand if you went to Kennedy. Raise your hand if you went to Alexander or Boone. All right. If whatever elementary school you went to and you graduated, you're an alumni of that school, right? And so people who graduate from schools and do really well, they like to give money back to the university to help students that are in school. So if you notice, this is like a library. Does it look big or small? Big. Four-year universities and colleges usually have larger, resources, right? Large libraries. What is this person doing?
She's a scientist.
What'd you say?
Like, what's those things called? Where you put your eye inside it?
That's a long way from I don't know. A microscope. They're looking at a microscope. So a lot of four-year institutions, they have research. They have a lot of research departments, so they do a lot of research in there, right? This is just another example. They have large study labs and things like that. And of course, by the time you leave, you'll most likely get a degree, right? So very good. You can get a bachelor's. You can usually get a master's, and a lot of times, a lot of four-year institutions also have doctorate degrees that you can get from those institutions. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up 20 pictures. I want you to take a look at the 20 pictures, and I want you to tell me what those 20 pictures all represent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
University of Houston.
Yes, ma'am.
All those pictures represent
College or
University.
colleges or universities. What do y'all think these are?
Community colleges.
Community colleges in Houston. Or just regular colleges.
So I pulled up.
Colleges in Texas.
So what'd you say? What'd you say? Yes. That is true. But not just in Texas, a little bit deeper. Someone already mentioned it.
The world.
A little bit deeper. Houston. Every single one of these schools that I showed you, maybe every single one of these schools that I showed you, they are within approximately, I'd say, 100 miles of Houston. So there are schools here for being a doctor. There are schools here for going to law school. Sir, I'm going to tell you what I told you last time. I'm very nice till I am not nice. This is
Sit over here by me.
day.
Who are we talking to?
Young man right here.
Daniel. Come on, sir. By me. Your chair. Bring
Yes.
this up.
I always want to say that looks like a hospital.
Yes, this is MD at University of Texas, MD Anderson School of Medicine in the medical center. You know where the Texans play football? It's like 5 minutes away from there. This is Prairie View A&M. This is the South Texas College of Law. It's in downtown Houston. This is the University of St. Thomas. It's a private institution. From St. Thomas?
1 year.
Say it again. So they're a little different. They're not independent school districts, but they kind of are. And the public ones are ran by the state, right? So University of Texas, that's ran by the state. South Texas, I'm not sure if that's public. It's private. St. Thomas is private. Prairie View is public.
They graduated from there.
From people. So the public institutions are ran by the state. So in that case, they kind of are kind of like, in a district kind of. But private institutions, they're ran by themselves, right? They usually have a pretty big endowment. Schools like St. Thomas.
It's more expensive to go to a private institution than it is a public institution.
You guys, anyone ever go to Plaza Americas? Plaza Americas?
I've seen it.
Plaza Americas? You may have seen this if you're driving past it. This is Houston Christian University. It's another private school. Right there? Yes.
HCU.
HCU?
It used to be.
She said that she thought it was Big
Used to be
Ben.
Houston Baptist. Very good. Huh?
She said she thought it was Big Ben.
Big Ben? Oh, that's wonderful. I love that observation. So what they did is, I believe it's in Philadelphia, that there's the Independence Hall. Houston Christian made a replica of that. So that's what this is. So when you drive past it, that's what you're looking at. So that's a great observation. Yeah. The Rice University right here, another private school. This is the University of Houston. So a lot of times what schools do is they'll have almost like satellite versions of schools. So the UH system has Sugarland, UH Clear Lake. I think I have pictures of them around here. You have Lee College, San Jacinto College, which is like a community school, community college. So a lot of these places you can get licensures. You don't have to be in school for that long. You can be in school for 9 months after you graduate from high school, and you can come out with a career that you're working with, okay? So I just wanted to show that to you. Alvin Community College, in the first class, someone said, they looked at that and they said, what can you do at Alvin Community College? They were like, what are you going to do over there? And so I said, raise your hand if you have anyone in your family who uses medication. Raise your hand if you have anyone in your family. I use medication. And so you can actually, in community college, take a course in something called pharmacy technician. And so whenever you go to the pharmacy, there's usually two people. There's a pharmacist who knows the chemistry. A lot of times what pharmacists do is they know the chemistry, and sometimes they're actually making medicine. They're actually making the medication. What a pharmacy technician does is it's their responsibility to make sure that the right prescription, the right medication is being bottled and sent to the patient. Is that an important job?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because if you don't have HDI, who remembers what's HDI? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. If you don't have HDI, I'll give you a hint. The I is integrity. Y'all have already mentioned the other two. HD. Raise your hand if you remember.
High blood cholesterol.
Close. Remember the three things, the characteristics that we talked about? Integrity, humility, and discipline. Right? If you're not an honest person, if you're someone who likes to take advantage of people, you think being a pharmacy tech would be a good job for you?
No.
Here's the thing. Most jobs that require a license or a certification, they require you to have certain characteristics about yourself. That's why the things that we're doing right now are very important. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, folks. This is what I want us to do. I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna let this play while I'm passing these out. Raise your hand if you would like a worksheet in Spanish for me. Raise your hand if you need a worksheet in Spanish. Raise your hand, raise your hand. Let me know, let me know. So this is what we talked about. Every single thing that you're gonna be seeing here, every single thing that you're gonna be seeing here is something. Someone's reading. All of these roles that you're seeing here are different things that you can get some sort of degree or licensure or certification in those different places that I showed you. Listen, I asked already. Where are you? Like this? Oh, that's fine. I don't know what that is. Show me how you raise your hand. All right, I need you to take one and pass it down. And when you get a sheet, I need you to write your name on the top right of that sheet, please. Write your name on the top right of that sheet, please. You're supposed to bring a pencil every time you come.
Networking, technology, process technology.
I had some pencils and then I don't remember.
It's right next to the bag right there. On the right.
Oh, there it is. You can keep it. You're welcome.
Thank you. Finance.
How long is this video?
Finance. Are you healthcare?
Great question. Did y'all hear what she just asked me?
Yeah. How long is the video?
So as I said, I went and I found all those different schools that I showed you pictures of. This is something that you can achieve at every single one of those schools. So do you think this is going to be a short list or a long list? It's going to be a long list. It's going to be a long list. But there's a reason. Why would I go out of my way to show you a long list?
Inspired.
Because there's a lot of things you can do.
We can inspire you.
You can inspire, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, Hillary. I can't hear her.
She said,
No. It's not that she's not talking loud enough. It's that other people are talking while she's talking. Go ahead. It's there. It's there. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Can I interject something?
Sure.
Did you all know that you could get your associate's degree, which is a 2-year degree at a junior college or community college, before you graduate from high school? Here in Ailey.
I never knew that.
At Ailey Early College. So you can be in high school and getting a college degree all at the same time.
Yes. There's a school that's called A+. I think it's called A+. And they got a high school part and a college part. And after you graduate from high school, you could get a college degree.
Right, so you can get a college degree anytime you graduate after high school. But here in Ailey, there's a thing called Ailey Early College, where you're going to high school and you're going to college at the same time. So when you leave, you have a college, when you graduate from high school, you have a college diploma as well. Difference is that you usually get the college diploma before you graduate from high school because college gets out sooner. So, something to aspire to.
Options, plenty. Is it still going? It's still going. I tried to increase the speed, but this is the fastest they would let me go. Yes. I don't know. You can do a lot of things. What month is after April?
Yeah, or past.
March. Oh, May.
Mr. Shorunke is comedian a dog. That's what she wants.
Is being a comedian a job? Now, you would have to, my suggestion is start now, right?
Everyone want to hear a joke?
Sure, what you got?
How can a witch itch?
How can a witch itch?
They got a W.
I like it. Because witch is spelled W-I-T-C-H. This is why W-I-T-C-H. And so if you want to make it itch, I-T-C-H, you take the W out. You didn't get the itches? Itch. Witch itch.
Wait, itches?
Over their heads. Over their heads. All right, so.
I don't get it.
You don't get it? Okay. This is what we're going to do. Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. I forgot to give you envelopes. So you're going to take one and pass it down. Don't take the sticky part off yet, unless you need. Yes, sir.
Take one and pass it.
You keep. You're welcome. I hope no one else needs a pencil because I don't have any more. Okay. All right, everyone go to the page that looks like this, that has something that says Ikigai in the middle. Does everyone see that?
Yes.
Very good. It is Japanese. And it's it's based off of Taoism. So if anyone's ever heard of feng shui or yin and yang?
Oh yeah, yin and yang is like a fish, like it's black and white.
Mm-hmm. So this is along those same lines, okay? And so we're going to do these quick activities to help us kind of figure out Ikigai. And Ikigai is something that's basically called your true happiness, right? Or your one self. Do me a favor, help me pass those envelopes. Take one and pass them down, please. You can leave one on her desk. You can just leave it to your right. All righty. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to take a look at love at the top. And I want you to think about what you love. Yes?
I love my family.
Write it down, please. Right here on the bottom where it says, what do I love? Yes? Write it down, please. Right here next to it says, what do I love? Yes? Please write it down next to where it says, what do I love? That's what I want you to start doing right now. You don't need to tell me. I just want you to write it down. What do I love? What are the things that I love? You need a pencil?
Yes.
I can tell. You'll have to do a hand, is that okay? I'll give you another copy so you can get it down in pencil over there. I want you to just hold on. Okay? What do I love? What do I love? And so I don't want to see one thing. You should have several things there. At least 3. What do I love? Drawing, being outside, family, helping people. Do you like doing community help? And when we say love, I don't want to see things like I love to lay down or I love to sleep. It's okay to love to sleep, but we're talking about actionable things that you actually do. Okay, what do I love? Now, if you love it to the point where you think that you want to study sleep, well then that's a little different. Because there are people who do that. Okay. Next. All eyes up here. I want you to take a look at this circle here to the right. It says what the world needs. So I want you to write down, what does the world need? Yes?
HDI. People to recycle.
HDI. So I would write HDI right here.
What's that? People need to start stop throwing trash on the floor and start actually recycling.
So people need to do a better job of taking care of their world.
Yeah.
Please write it down. Yes? You wrote that down? I love it. Very good. Let's go ahead and write down, what does the world need? Does the world need more peace? Does the world need more kindness? Does the world need fresh air? Does the world need clean water? Does the world need people to help? Does the world need people to lead? Does the world need people to teach? What does the world need? I want you to think about when you get to be my age. How do you want the world to look, or what do you think the world's going to look like? What do you think some of the things? The reason why I say that is when I was your age, the world I did not think the things that are happening right now would be happening. I didn't think the world would look like
Because
this.
y'all thought
Right? So looking back, what are some of the things that you think I would want to do to make this world a better place? So think when you're going to be my age. How do you think the world's going to be? What do you want to do to make this world a better place? Yes, Dan. Yes, sir. All righty. Take a look at the bottom. It says money. What can you be paid for? What are some things that you can be paid for? Like what? Yes.
like the Olympics.
So I want you to think about things that you want to do.
Okay.
What are some jobs? What are some things that you think that you could do and you could be paid for? Yes, you can put a whole list and write as many as you want. Yes.
Being in college.
I can't.
Being in college and still have a job in there to get paid.
Being in college and still having a job to get paid. Okay, good. Are you saying, okay. Are you working in the college or are you going to college? Working in college. Okay, I like it. Good. Doctor, lawyer, teacher. What are some things you could do that you could be paid for? Can you do that same job when you get to be my age?
No.
That's what I want you to think about. So take a look at what you love. Look at your list. Take a look at what you love. What are some things you can do based off of the things that you love that you can get paid for? What do you have down as what you love? All right, there are jobs that you can do with families. Therapist. You can work with families. Counselors. Medical. You can work with families, family medicine. They're jobs. Now, when you're writing these down, are these going to change?
No. Well, yes,
Yes, they're gonna change. Because you're gonna change. You're gonna grow. You're gonna learn new things. You're gonna experience new things. You're gonna mature. So don't think that whatever you're writing here is the end all be all. That's why I said you can write whatever. Because as you get clarity, you're gonna say, I don't like this. I don't want to do this. I want to do this. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, you had your hand up earlier. You had your hand up? Oh, absolutely. All righty. Lastly, what are you good at? Skills. Everything that you're good at. Swimming. You need to also write down caring for people. You need to write that down. You. Because I had someone just like you in the first class. I said, what are you good at? And they said, I'm not good at anything. And I said, I highly doubt it. What did you tell me you did over the weekend? Okay. Do you think that someone would let you take care of the cousins if you weren't a caring person? So if you were a mean person, they'd still let you? I don't think so, right? So I think you're a caring person. You need to also make sure you put something about being responsible, right? Right? Because taking care of 2 children in the 5th grade is not easy. Most people can't even take care of themselves. Huh? Okay. So you're smart. You're a good judge of character. Right? Right? I'm talking to you. Right? You're a good judge of character. Very good. Yes, ma'am. You're good at drawing, so you're good at art. Good. What else? I love that. You're good at understanding. Understanding things in school or understanding people? Both? I love it. Very good. You know, that's usually a good trait of someone who is becoming a teacher. I'm not saying that's something that you're going to do, but so teaching is one of those things that involves everything. In every job that someone does, when they say what makes this person a great whatever, doctor, lawyer, nurse, accountant, trash person who picks up trash, a lot of times people will say, I love working with them because they do a great job of explaining and teaching me how to do things. So that's a very strong, valuable asset to have. Very good. Yes, sir. Having some good character traits, like? Don't be too hard on people. Very good. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Don't put too much pressure on them. Good. Love it. And being kind to them. Very good. Very good. Come up. What you got for me? Oh, we can do a little bit better than that. You got a lot more going for you than that. Look at them Wolverine claws you got on. Very good. All righty. So a couple of things I want us to go over. At the very top, you see something. It says my purpose. I put a little description there for you. It says, why am I here on earth? What am I supposed to be doing here? That is your purpose. It's okay. It took me a while. It took me a while to figure out my purpose. But my hope is that you figure out your purpose before I do, and I'm sure you will. At the very top of the page, the first thing up there. Okay. If you want, you can answer it. I'm not expecting you to have an answer today, but I'll give you a quick example. My purpose in life is to help and lead people to success. My purpose in life is to help and lead people to success. Someone's gone. They come back with me. Okay. Mission. My mission. What is the thing that wakes me up in the morning and gets me excited every day? That's a mission. So your mom is the person that wakes you up. But as you get older, And as you learn more about yourself, you're gonna find something that gets you excited to wake up every day in the morning. Okay? That's the goal. So family is important. I think you have family down. But you have a particular calling. You have something that you're very passionate about. You may not know what it is right now, but as you start to ask questions and as you start to mature, you're going to find that mission for yourself, right? Family is a wonderful reason to get up. But there also has to be something that you're doing personally for yourself to make this world a better place. Does that make sense? That makes sense, everyone?
Yes.
I know it can seem like, oh, that's a lot. I hate to break it to you. That's what you've been tasked with. All righty. My vision. Third one. Where do I see myself in the future? What am I doing? Where do I live? Am I happy? Am I doing something I love? Some of the things I want us to be thinking about. My vision?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What do you mean?
Like, so you see where it says, yeah, that's plus you see
No, you're going to fill out every single one. You don't have to do it today. That's why I gave you an envelope. You're going to put it in the envelope when we're done, and I want you to keep it in a safe place, and you're going to come back to it. That's why I put little directions there for you. Yes? Where? What do you mean?
You see how it has a lot of question marks there?
Uh-huh.
For each one.
If you want to get a separate sheet of paper and write the answers, absolutely, you can do that. I just want you to have this as all right, folks, I've got little pockets of people who are disrupting each other while we're talking. This is extremely important. Extremely important. I want us to make sure we're paying attention. Last one, my values. What is important to me? What are the things I will always do no matter where I am? So if you left this place and you ended up in a completely new place, you didn't know anybody, how would you be? Would you be the same type of person that you are here? Would you be a person of humility? Would you be a disciplined person? Would you be a person of integrity? Would you do that no matter where you are? What are your values? What are the things that are important to you? I'll give you an example. Things that are important to me. Honesty is important to me. Kindness is important to me. Respect is really important to me. Authenticity, being original, not having to change who you are to make other people happy, being yourself no matter what. Those are the things that I value. Some people value other things. That's okay. Some people value money. Some people value status. Some people value how you look. If your shoes are a certain type, maybe you're not the type of person they want to be around. You need to ask yourself, are those the type of people that I want to be around? Do I value the same types of things that they value? And if we don't value the same things, will I still try to be friends with them? Will I still try to hang out with them? Remember we talked about being a friend to make a friend. Is it worth it? I can't tell you. You're gonna have to figure that out on your own. I can nudge you in the right direction if you ask me hard enough. Okay? So quickly, let's turn over to the backside. Remember, you don't have to do it all today. I just want you to have enough notes down there so you know what to look for when you come back to it. If you turn it around, you have another Venn diagram. There's 3 circles. It says being, knowing, and doing. Okay? Everyone there? Go ahead, do your thing, do your thing. I ain't something. Go ahead. I love it. I love it. This is why I gave you the envelope. Don't want you to lose it. Put it in a safe place. Come back to it. I hope you come back to it like in the 8th grade year or something. And you're like, man, we did that thing. Yes. So what are the things that are important to you? So no matter where you are, how do I know that you're always going to be you? What makes you so unique that no matter where you are, you're always going to be you? Are you always going to be an honest person? Are you always going to do the right thing? Be honest with yourself. It's okay because look, you're learning every day. It's okay to not be perfect. First of all, no one's perfect, right? We all make mistakes. But what are the things that you hold true to yourself, right? Do you value honesty? What'd you say? School. So you value learning? All right. Being, knowing, doing. When we talk about being, we're talking about values, character, and your principles. Okay? We talked about values, what's important to you. Character, how you are, what makes you uniquely you. Principles, things that you always follow, right? So I'll give you an example. I told you what I value. My character. If my friends were here, they would say, I'm smart, I'm goofy, I'm random. Does anyone know what it means when I say I'm random? What does it mean when I say I'm random?
Like you do random stuff at random times.
I do random things at random times that no one's ever expecting, and it really freaks people out sometimes. But you know what? That's what makes what? That's what makes me me.
Yourself.
Okay? What makes you you? That's what we think about when we talk about being. Your values, your principles, your characteristics, okay? Knowing. Knowing is what resources are available and how do I use them. I'll give you a quick example. Earlier this morning with the first group, I asked one of the students, I said, what if you like drawing? What are you going to do if you like drawing? And I said, well, you'll find a relationship. You'll find someone who really knows how to draw. This is what one of the other students said. If you want to get good at drawing, what would you do instead of finding someone who knows how to draw? Okay, discipline, make sure you're doing it over and over again. But what's a resource? What's something that you know you have access to that can help you become a better drawer right now? Yes, ma'am. YouTube. That's exactly what she said. She was like, I'll just go to YouTube. And I was like, she knew her resources. So that's all knowing is. Is that confusing? So knowing is knowing what resources are available. What is around me that can help me with whatever I'm trying to do? Yes.
Ask one of your family members.
Ask one of your family members. Good. Yes, Toby? Get it? My bad. That was for you. That was for Toby. Go ahead. Go under. You can do it one at a time. Yes.
So, like, asking other people for advice.
Asking other people for advice. Good. Ask Google or your phone. Taking classes. Sorry. Huh? Stop. Hands down. So, in between where your resources are and how you do something, that's where you find academia and skills. So if you're in high school right now, let's say you're in high school and you really love art, what class are you probably going to take? And what club are you probably going to join? Is that rocket science?
No.
That means, is it really, really hard and complicated? No. You go with what you like, right? Now, let's talk about doing. Being is who you are, right? Being is who you are. Knowing is knowing what you know, what's around you, and what's doing.
Doing is what you do.
This is what you do, right? So if you know who you are and you know what you want to do, that's where you're going to make relationships. So if you love art and you're looking for different resources, you're going to meet other people who like art. You're going to meet art teachers. You're going to have mentors in art. You're going to have friends who like art. You're going to come across people who run art programs. This is Houston has a huge art scene, right? And we're just talking about art, but we're talking about many other things. Yes, ma'am. And she's in fifth grade? Wow. So she's already getting started? She kind of already knows what she's passionate about? I love it. I love it. She also does digital art and animation. So if you like art, is that someone you should be like this with? Absolutely. Hey, what are you doing? How did you do this? Where'd you get that from? You almost want to bother them till they like, man, this person will not leave me alone. But if you're really passionate about it, why would you not? Right? Does that make sense, everyone? So, in between what you know and what you do, like we talked about, that's where you get your academia and your skills. Right? So, whatever you're passionate about, medicine, art, education, architecture, thank you, science, writing, poetry, history, chemistry, whatever it is. This is where those two things intersect. Your academia, this is going to be the courses and the things you take, and your skills, clubs, groups, memberships, all of those things. Now, in between who you are and how you do something, how you execute, that's where you're going to find your passion and your purpose. One of the most important things. In between who you are and how you do something, how you execute your plan, that's where you're going to find your passion and your purpose. A lot of people like to say a vocation or a passion is something that gets you really, really excited. But a lot of times, it's something that gets you really, really what? If I'm really, really passionate about something, it's not always happiness. I'm not always happy when I'm talking about it. It gets you what? Interested, yes. Motivated, yeah. So I will give you a quick example. When I was a teacher, and people would say that, teachers aren't doing a good job. Teachers suck these days. Teachers, they're making it worse. They're making it tougher on the kids. How do you think I feel? What? I didn't feel, well, in a way, I didn't feel bad. I felt a different, similar emotion.
Hurt.
I didn't feel hurt. It didn't hurt me. What? Sometimes the thing that you're passionate about makes you angry. Because I love teaching so much. I love my kids so much. What do you mean I don't care about my students? You see that passion? You see that passion? That's what you need to find for yourself. That's in between who you are and how you do something. Okay? Doing. Doing is executing your plan and your process with excellence. Last question I'm going to ask you. How do you do something excellent? Tell me. How do you do something excellent? Yes, ma'am. Huh? You actually do it. Very good, right? Yes? You keep practicing it. Okay, if you want to do something excellent, you practice. What is that called? You keep practicing something? No. What is it called when you keep practicing something? Discipline, right? So you're disciplined. I like it. What else? How do you execute excellent? Come on. The more mistakes you make, the more you learn. That's one of my principles. One of my principles that I live with for a long time. I heard this quote and it stayed with me. It said, if at first you don't succeed. Anyone ever heard it? If at first you don't succeed, try what? Oh boy, come on, man, great job. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Because if it's something that you want to do and you're trying to execute it excellently, you're gonna make mistakes. It's okay. You just keep going, right? But this is why relationships are important. So I don't make mistakes, right? Or I don't make as many mistakes. I can build those relationships. If I want to become a lawyer, and I'm, would it be better for me to just go on Google and research, which is good, you can do that, or would it be better to have an actual lawyer? That's called a relationship, folks. Sometimes actual mentors and relationships are better than, Googling it up and trying to figure it out on your own. Does that make sense? Don't be afraid to make those relationships. Sorry, someone had a hand up. Yes, ma'am. Uh-huh. Okay, yes. How do we execute excellence? Learning a lesson. It's very good. Very, very good. One of the things as you're doing something is when you learn something, that's knowledge. And then when you apply what you've learned, you're going to learn from that. And then you say, okay, I've learned this and then I did it. This is what I noticed. This went well, this went well, this went bad, this went bad. So when someone else comes and tries to do the same thing, can you help that person?
Yes.
Do you know what that's called? Or at least do you know what I call that?
Kindness.
That's kindness. Yes, you have a kind heart to help. And that's called wisdom. You know the difference between knowledge and wisdom? What's the difference between knowledge and wisdom? Being intelligent? Okay. So I'll put it. Yes, sir. Go ahead. You can get wisdom from people. Absolutely. Yes. So knowledge. Did you know that a tomato is a fruit?
What?
Technically, a tomato is a fruit. A tomato is a fruit. Many people believe it's a vegetable, but by definition, scientifically, a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom. Would you put a tomato in a fruit salad?
Yes. Yeah. No.
All right. Have you ever seen a tomato in a fruit salad?
Yeah, only one time.
Okay. One time? Okay. So, knowledge is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put a tomato in a fruit salad, right? Yes.
Let me put the fruit.
Essentially, yes, it's made up of fruit. Absolutely. Very good. Okay. This is what we're going to do because we're running behind. I am so sorry, everyone. I want you to take your sheets. I want you to fold them carefully. If you can, do a trifle or fold them in threes. So you're going to fold like in a third. Nice little fraction lesson for us. Well, you're going to put it in the envelope. So I want it to fit in the envelope. That's why I said fold it in thirds like this. Okay, let me see. Show me what you got. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yes, ma'am. And then I want you to take that envelope and I want you to place it in the envelope for me. Put your name on it. When you're done. On the envelope? If you want, you don't have to glue it shut. If you want to glue it, all you have to do is pull that thing off, the sticky part, and then you can do it. You can leave it there. And if you want another envelope because you're gonna go and change it over time, you can take another envelope from me, right here, and just have that with you, just in case you need another envelope. Okay? Yes, sir. I'm so sorry, David. You finished? Okay, good. You finished like the whole thing?
She was doing it while you were talking.
Me too.
Man, come on, man. Trying to play with the Texans. Okay, so what you going to do? Before you even tell me about playing the Texans, I want you to make sure the purpose long is the average NFL career? Average NFL career is 19 years. The average NFL career is 40 years. See, when you watch Nico Collins, and you see that crowd, you're like, man, I'm gonna play those are the best of the best. First of all, in order to get to the NFL, it's hard, right? So the average student is
That's not what you see now.
No, on the
All righty. All right, first of all, this is what I want. I need everyone. First of all, give me a round. Y'all give me a round of applause. So this is the first time we've done this program. And so I'm really, really happy that y'all got a chance to do it. I hope you learned more. I hope you know more now than you did when you started. Okay? I hope you understood a little bit about HDI, things like your purpose, your mission, your vision, your values. You may never see me again.
Wait, no.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, I said yeah. No, I'm sorry. I'll talk with Ms. Coleman and see if we can come back and we'll do like a little party for y'all. But after the party, you may never see me again.
What about next year?
You may never see. You may move. Anything can happen.
I'm not moving.
You never. All I'm saying is, even if you do, but if you don't see me again, I want you to take the things that you're learning and be able to think about those things. Start thinking about your purpose. Start thinking about your mission in life. Start thinking about your vision. Start thinking about your values. Think about your being. What are your values, your principles, your characteristics? Where are the resources around you? How do you get access to them? How do you execute with excellence? I was telling one of the other teachers in the sixth grade side, I was telling the students, I said, there are students who are in the second and third grade who already know their purpose. They know their mission. They know their vision. They know their values. Yeah. So there's no reason why you should not. A lot of times, because of whatever reason, sometimes it's things that we see, things that we hear when we're at home. We think, there's certain things I can't do. Look at these things. They're still going. Do you need to go to school for 4 years?
No.
Do you need to go? Do you have to go to school for 4 years? Do you have to go to school for 2 years?
You don't have to finish college.
You don't have to necessarily finish college. There are certain things you can do that require just a certification. 9 months, 12 months, 18 months. That's a year and a half. Okay? A lot of times people go to college and they tell them that they have to go to college, which if what you want to do requires you to go to college, go to college. Don't get me wrong. But if you have an opportunity to go to school for a little bit and you can make some decent money, and then if you want to go to college so you don't have a lot of debt, that means you have to pay people back, it's better to do it that way. Okay? So it's important, truly important to find your purpose. All right? Does that make sense, everyone?
Yes, sir.
All righty. All right, that's it. We're done. You guys are done with me. I wanted to do a survey, but we got to go. We're already behind. All right. All right.
Go ahead. If we need a survey, go ahead.
Is that okay? All right. Thank you. Let's see. It's here. And here. All right, so go ahead and open up your laptops for me. Make sure you do not eat the candy. Hey, and y'all do me a favor. If y'all want to eat that candy, brush your teeth tonight. Some of y'all only brush once, if that. I'll bring my glasses down for y'all on that one. Brush tonight. You hear me? You looking at me like, yeah, I do it once in the morning. That's about it. Brush. Look, I'm telling you from experience. The dentist is not cheap. The dentist is not cheap. So take you talking about it. You wanna find your purpose. Helping people with their teeth. Who wants to be a dentist here? Remember me. So when I get older, you can help me with my teeth.
Yeah, I'm you got short.
Like my 6
Oh, it's a brand. All right. Go ahead, open up Chrome and type this in for me. If you can, go ahead and open up Chrome and type that in for me. And it's the well, y'all didn't do the survey, so yeah, we did earlier. So y'all can just fill that out for me. Be greatly appreciated. I think if I do this again, I'm bringing granola bars.
It should go with chocolate.
Yes, sir.
Oh, like
You don't like
I
chocolate?
love chocolate. Great almond. Great almond.
Like a bag of almonds?
No, not like a bag of almonds. Like a 5-star.
Almond candy? Yes. Once you pull it up, you may begin. Once you pull it up, you may begin. No laptop? No laptop? Mm-hmm. Try it again. Yeah, just. Okay, so when you're typing it in, don't type it in Google. I want you to type it in here. Type it in the toolbar.
Oh yeah, that's what I did.
Type it in the toolbar, like you're actually gonna go to the
It
website.
says auto C survey.
Yes. Yes. Once you get there, you may start. When you are done, go ahead and sign out, and then just come to the front with me, and I will send you on your way. Yes, ma'am. Still not bringing her. You want to help her out? Thank you, sir. Make sure you grab another envelope. Just your first name, that's fine. Make sure you grab another envelope if you need another envelope. Please, folks, do not lose the be no do. Do not lose that form, okay? Yes, ma'am? That's fine. Hillary? Are you done? Are you trying to plug in? Oh, okay. Oh. Yes, sir. What is what?
Row 16.
If you see something there that says row 16, just click with it. You can click anything you want there. I apologize. Yes, row 16? Yeah.
Oh, because you gotta add the last report. You gotta.
You don't need that. You just hit the hand. You're tweaking. All right, when you're done, go ahead, sign off, and come up here. Make sure you look inside of your desk. Make sure there's nothing inside of your desk. Make sure you push your chair in all the way under your desk.
Mr. Shorunke, I'm gonna leave your picture.
Nope, it's yours.
Oh.
Keep it.
Alright.
Great work. I'm proud of you. No, you get one. I'm proud of you. Yes, yes, yes. Make sure you meet Chance all the way. Expectations on your way. Great work. Okay. Don't be afraid. You've got a lot of good things to say. All right. Take care. Great.
What's row 16?
You can just click whatever.
Okay.
Good work, man.
Just average.
Good work. Proud of you. Great answers. Good work. There's some areas. Yeah, move your hands, move it around, shake it around. Get up in there, don't be afraid. Oh! Great work, man. Hey. I'm proud of you, man. For that purpose, man. You hear me? Good work. Great work. All right, man. Good work. No, you good. We'll get there one day. Great work. I'm proud of you. Great work. I'm proud of you. Great work. I'm proud of you. Really good position, man. Really good position. Sure. You're welcome. Okay. Very good. I'm very proud of you. Great work.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, Miss Hillary, very, very, very wonderful. I love the answers throughout the time. I enjoyed having you. See, you're smart. You went through and you was like, let me take my time and look. Everyone was just like, dip my hand. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, sir.